ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will start this game off with the football. And there's Reed Harris. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He is a big play waiting to happen.
And what a treat, man. We get to see an elite wide receiver, a master at his craft perform today. And obviously, nobody in the seats are surprised, right? Because this university...
It's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And that's a great job by the defender that time, locating the ball on the ground and hopping on it for a fumble recovery. And guys, that's the second straight game this guy has had a fumble recovery. Had one there last time out, and he's got another one here.
So Colorado's offense will now get its first chance with the football. Michael Welch, what a performance he had in their last game, putting up more than 300 yards on the ground. This offense has it with really good field position. Keeps it moving, it's Welch. Stopped in his tracks, he got nothing, it'll be 2nd and 10.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck, no holes anywhere.
Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Out wide left, it's Bowie.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yard situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front, man. The big boys all moving together, creating enough space. And I love the way Palmer, the back gets downhill, understands where the first down marker is.
Yeah, you know, some running backs just have a nose for it, and this guy does as well. He's able to sort of find the crease, make himself small, fit into those small spaces, and pick up the first to keep the offense on the field. It's all about momentum and being able to keep drives going. I know that's not going to really show up on any highlight reels, but that was a big play here for the offense.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeps it on the ground. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Turns into the pile. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again.
you've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So they only had to move the ball 30 yards on the drive, and they closed the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He's got the tight end. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Now on 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets it fly. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. The Sun Devils go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking for running room. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Makes the grab. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, ASU! The extra point here would tie the game. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Set to kick off.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Motion from the wideout. Going with the ground game left. They opened the lane and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Trying to squeak through the pile. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And these third downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the third down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
The give. Runs through the tackle. Still running at the 40. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Buffaloes are rolling down the field. Finds a crease, it's Welch. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Makes the grab. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Wide receiver going in motion. Second down to the air. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Sells the run, looking to pass. On the move. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Those always sting a little bit. When you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive, just really annoying as a defensive game.
Quick give. He's stopped.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Going long. What a catch and what a throw along the sideline. Just sings it in there. A little Barishnikov for the toe tap.
And 3rd down is money down. I got to have guys that come up big, and really nice job of understanding where I'm out on the field to make sure I keep that foot in bounds and get the big first down.
Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got enough for the first down. Breaks into the open. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play...
Touchdown, Arizona State! Fitted in the window for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Welsh. Oh, what a move. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to ride this running back. Swamped immediately.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
2nd down, going to throw it. Hauls it in with one hand.
You see this more and more in practice all the time. Everyone practicing one-handed catches ad nauseum, just going up, trying to snag it. Practice paid off for sure.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quick completion on the out route. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
That's how it's done, and it's an easy decision when you get it. There's no second guessing when you get it. Nice job by the offense converting the 4th down.
Back to the ground game on the left.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
On the run, it's Welch. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Buffaloes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Defense all over him.
Well, you saw him there, shot out of a cannon. He came off the edge using his speed, able to get that TFL.
And usually known for covering, but you got to understand circumstances, right? Like the red zone situations, I got to be able to come out of that defensive backfield and play the run game, and he did quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing the 3rd down and goal.
They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollard.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys.
And he's in! Touchdown, Colorado!
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. They make the stop, and a nifty move to pick up 9 on that one. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Changing the routes with his receivers. They'll try the left side. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Gonna run it. It's Bellamy. They put the brakes on him. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Motion from the wide receiver. Now he's looking to throw it. Out wide right, it's Bowie. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Fresh set of downs going up top. They get to him as he throws. Hits the open man. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Sun Devils. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Extra point here will give them the lead.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll move the tight end. Using his legs, it's Welsh. He's past the marker. Turns it on in midfield. Hits the afterburners. Past the 10. Touchdown, Bucks. And they take it in for 6 more points. Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. From the red zone, it's Henderson. He will be stopped short, just shy of the goal line, and the 2-point conversion attempt will fail. On the move from inside his 5. And they make the tackle on the return. There is a penalty marker on the play, and they might be backing up a bit. They'll get a little bonus yardage added on with that face mask penalty, adding 15 to the return. And the offense says thank you very much for the bonus yardage, and it'll be first down after the personal foul penalty. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Lets it fly. Got him downfield. Wide open spaces. He's at the 10. Touchdown ASU. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He's changing the play. Tight end now in motion. Looking for space. It's Welch. Turning it on. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown Buffaloes.
This dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Sells to fake. He's got it for the 2. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, maybe a pickup of 2, and they'll stop him right there. And that takes us to the 2-minute timeout. Long way to go on second down. He's looking to throw. Keeping his eyes downfield. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on third down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
On the return. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special teams. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Fires to the right. It's caught. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Left side is Bowie. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quick completion on the out. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. They just keep throwing him the ball, this time on the slant.
No doubt, and you've seen it with the slant. You've seen other routes. Every route he's running, he's good. He seems to be open, so I'm going to continue to pick at this matchup every chance I get.
Wants to throw on first. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Out wide left, it's Gibson. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. Excellent job using the clock. They get the timeout. 2 ticks remaining, and now they can put up points before going to the locker room. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Dead center perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We start with Tennessee in their matchup against the number 12 team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. And it's the Volunteers sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. This ball club now stands at 6 wins. They've ensured themselves at the very least of a 500 regular season. And now back to your game in Boulder. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
We are just about ready to start the second half. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They'll run it. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The quick out. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, the defense just has not had an answer for this guy working out of the slot so far. Man coverage has been tricky. He's beaten them in zone. You might want to think about bracketing him where you've got a defender on the outside and the inside to see if you can force the quarterback to go somewhere else with the ball.
Looking for a crease. He's got enough. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead. But you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in the second half.
You're absolutely right here. And I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Might as well run him again. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Right side, it's Bowie. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Gonna run it. It's Welsh. He's past the sticks. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Finding some room. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Colorado! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. And they'll try to tack on 2. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Barrels ahead. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. He is snowed under nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Extending the play. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Give to the running back. Down he goes.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on 3rd down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's 4th down.
They booted away on 4th down. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
They'll move the tight end. On the move, it's Henderson. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Quarterback changing the play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. 3rd down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the 4th down.
Coverage unit all over him. Stopped immediately. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Tight end now in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Dumps it off in the flats. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon. You got to find him in the passing game.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Right back to the well. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the 1st down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that 1st.
Touchdown, Sun Devils! Rolled his way into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The handoff. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying the left side. Enough to move the chains. Might have a chance. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Making the adjustment. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Using his legs, it's Welch. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Throws quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Powers inside. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Got the quick pass. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So first down will open up the final period. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. They'll move the tight end. Hits the hole. It's Welch. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. You just hope this isn't serious. He's run himself right into the Heisman Trophy race at this point in the season. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They're going to test the right side with this one. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. It's 3rd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on third. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! And now the lead is extended a little further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. Look out! Out wide right, it's Butler. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Drops back on first down. He'll take the deep shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Stopped right at the 40-yard line, and this defense celebrating the turnover.
It's such a hard time. You know the clock's ticking. You know you're down. You got to force the ball down the field. But guess what? So does the defense. They knew the vertical routes were coming, broke on the football, and that does not look good for this ball game.
They'll test the right side. They were all over it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
On the run, it's Henderson. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And this offense has obviously had success, but, man, they haven't done it on the ground. And late in this football game with the lead, love to see if they can do what they just did. Establish the ground game, let that clock tick.
Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run him again. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Drives inside. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Got to make the play on 4th. Makes the grab past the marker. Touchdown, Bucks! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
How could that happen? He misses the extra point. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Fresh center downs going to the air. Time to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He wants to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the first down.
Man, does that sting. Defensively, you get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
Well, it's a good time to mix in the run play. You're down, it's late in the 4th quarter right now, and everyone's expecting you to throw, so not a lot of defenders in the box, so that's a great situation to try to run the ball.
Unloads it left. It's complete. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Sun Devils with the 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Right side, it's Butler. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll set up to throw. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona State. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Buffalo sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. With a big lead, he has been brilliant so far today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. On the run, it's Henderson. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Tight end now in motion. Going to the ground. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. Right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Let's it fly. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
Going to the run, it's Bellamy. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Timeout taken by the Sun Devils, their first of 3. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. There's timeout on the field. Arizona State calls it second. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. To the back. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Buffaloes! That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. They'll send the tight end in motion. Fresh set of downs going up top. In traffic, it's Harris. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
And the Sun Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds his back in the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line. If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting a game ball. There's no doubt about it. This guy has been on fire from the very start of this football game. He's just been throwing bullets all over the field.
And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Finds his target. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
On the ground, it's Henderson. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Now the Sun Devils calling their 3rd and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. The Buffaloes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt is in the air. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first. Rush right in his face. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where...
Going for the big play. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.